Phillip Dorsett finally finds a home this offseason, and the Seattle Seahawks add some really good depth to their wide receiver position. The Hawks are signing Dorsett on a minimum of a one-year deal. Of course, this is going to be more of a prove-it year for Phillip Dorsett. He's a 27-year-old wide receiver, 5'10", 179 pounds, so he's not a big receiver. He's not going to be a big target, but at the same time, while it would be great to have that, that's not exactly what the Hawks need because they already have some very big targets in guys like DK Metcalf. Now, Dorsett was originally a first-round pick when he was with the Indianapolis Colts back in 2015, and really, he never lived up to the hype of a first-round pick. His best season in the NFL came in his sophomore season, which was 2016 when he was with the Colts. That was also his last year with the Colts before being traded to the Patriots, but we'll get to that in a second. In 2016, he appeared in 15 games in which he was targeted 59 times with a total of 33 receptions for 528 yards and also 2 touchdowns with a long reception of 64 yards. Of course, then in 2017, it was really a week before the regular season started, so this was a last-minute trade. The New England Patriots traded quarterback Jacoby Brissett, who was the third quarterback on their active roster. They traded him to the Colts in exchange for wide receiver Phillip Dorsett. The Patriots got Dorsett then, who finished with just 194 yards on that season. The year after that with the Patriots, he reached 290 yards, and the year after that, he reached 397. I've watched a lot of Phillip Dorsett, so there's a lot to say about him. The big thing here is that the Seahawks are going to get a very fast receiver, okay? He's not going to be like top elite fast. Now, I'm not saying he's going to be Tyreek Hill, Brandon Cooks fast, but he's still one of the faster type receivers in the NFL. He ran a 4.33 at his 40-yard dash when he was in the NFL Combine. Each year that he was with the Patriots, he got more and more involved. He got more and more comfortable within the Patriots system, and we saw more of Phillip Dorsett. In fact, last year, he truly became one of the top targets for Tom Brady, at least the first half of the season, okay? In the beginning of the season last year, Phillip Dorsett was going off, okay? He was an amazing target for Brady, both in the intermediate routes and also in the deep routes. He started proving that he's more of a receiver that can only run go routes. They also did some sweeps with him, which is something that I wouldn't be surprised to see the Seahawks do with him. The thing about Phillip Dorsett, though, is that he is not a starting wide receiver at all. He's not even a 2 wide receiver. He's best fit in between a 3 or 4th wide receiver on a depth chart, and that is exactly how the Seahawks need to use him, okay? If they try to use him as a 1 to 2 receiver, you're going to be pretty disappointed in what you're going to get. He really started getting pushed down on the Patriots depth chart back in 2018. He was a big piece of their offense. Then the Patriots traded for Josh Gordon. Josh Gordon started going off within the Patriots system, and Phillip Dorsett really got the backlash from that deal. Then, of course, Josh Gordon ended up getting suspended for the rest of the season. The Patriots lost him, and Phillip Dorsett started to rise back up. Now, a big reason Phillip Dorsett did not finish out the season this past year pretty strong is the fact that the Patriots played the Philadelphia Eagles midseason last year. There was a point where Edelman threw a pass. It went from Brady to Edelman. Edelman went to the right side of the field, shot a pass down to Phillip Dorsett for the touchdown, but Dorsett got slammed. He ended up having a concussion. He missed a little bit of time, and really, after that, he was not himself. And that's something that I can honestly say about Phillip Dorsett was over the past few years I've seen him with the Patriots, and even what I saw a little bit with him with the Colts is that he's inconsistent, okay? He'll show signs of being amazing. He heads into training camp, and you'll hear his name going off. You hear him being a big target for the quarterback, how he's popping off in the system. And he'll start that way off in the beginning of the season, but then as the season progresses, you kind of ask yourself, where did Phillip Dorsett go? Something that is really positive about Dorsett, though, is that he has good hands. He's been a pretty sure catcher over his past few seasons with the Patriots, especially in 2018 specifically. He had a catch percentage rate of 76.2, When I look at Phillip Dorsett and I look at the Seahawks, I love the matchup. Okay, there were some teams interested in Phillip Dorsett this offseason. I know the Lions were a team, the Giants were a team, and even the Patriots were thinking about re-signing him, which was very interesting to say the least. I just think that the way that the Seattle Seahawks run their offense, especially with a lot of downfield plays, vertical plays, and with a quarterback like Russel Wilson, who has a great arm, who can throw the ball very accurately in intermediate routes, but also down the field, and of course also being a mobile quarterback, I think that Dorsett is in really the best case scenario that he's possibly been in his entire career. Again, I like the fact that he should not be coming into the Seattle Seahawks as a number 1 or number 2 receiver because they have guys like Tyler Lockett and DK Metcalf. I would expect Dorsett to come in as the 3rd or 4th option on their depth chart. But that's going to be it for today's video. The Seattle Seahawks make a pretty decent signing to their offense. What are your guys' thoughts on the signing? Let me know all your thoughts in the comment section below. Like this video if you found it helpful. It really helps out the channel. And subscribe here to NFL Global for all of your NFL content. But other than that, I will see you guys in my next video.
In Astroworld.